Hello everyone, this is Bryant with SFOTsource.com, your premier guide to Six Flags Over Texas, and we're actually back here at the park, and this is going to be a pretty quick visit. We don't have a ton of time today, but it is Memorial Day. It is that holiday weekend, and I've heard some interesting stories out here that the park hasn't been very busy on this holiday weekend, but we've also heard that there have been even more food changes, so we'll try to address that. We'll check out the construction on Aquaman Power Wave because that's the next kind of big thing we're waiting for. Of course, there's all of those dining locations that haven't quite opened yet, or maybe they have opened, we'll have to see. And live entertainment has actually started for the summer. So all of the summer live entertainment that we know of is going. It's only 2 shows, but like I said, we're going to be here not very long. It's going to be a pretty quick visit, but we will show you at least where those live entertainment offerings are happening, give you an idea of that as well. So, let's head into the park. Okay, we made our way into the park. It does seem like they're having some issues here at the front with a bunch of people's passes, so it was kind of interesting. You can see here on the right, you've got that My Six Flags photo booth, not quite open yet. Now, normally when we come into the park, we do cut off to the left, but I think today we're going to cut off to the right into that USA section and wind our way around that way. Now you can see they've done even a little bit more here on this new Looney Tunes mall facade, but I have been hearing that a lot of dining pass stuff has changed, so I think one of the primary places to check would be this funnel cake stand, and you can see on the menu there, no more funnel cakes, which is probably the cheapest snack that they can make. Not even a regular funnel cake is on there anymore, but they are advertising coffee, a regular drink, and bottled water as a snack, even though I've had a lot of issues here with that actually being a thing. So who really knows what's going on? You can see here to the left that they do say that they are now serving roller coaster coffee. So I think we're gonna head inside and check out this new offering. And so right when you walk into Looney Tunes Mall, you can see we've got the all new roller coaster coffee full force. They've got their coffee machines over there, and they still are selling the fudge and things that they've had before. You can see they put some high tops in here, and so they've really turned this whole corner into this roller coaster coffee. So you can see over here that we've got, it looks like some of the teas that we pointed out before, and feel free to pause and look at that, but they do have the candy apples. Now, one of the interesting things is you look at the menu there, no snacks and no discounts applied to any of this, so feel free to pause to look at that menu, and you can see the menu over there. Now, their provider is Katz's Coffee. I've never heard of that before, but I do want to know in the comments below, have y'all heard of that? And I just wanted to give you all another look at Looney Tunes Mall here, which I assume is going to get a new name. But you can see not too much has changed. I am curious to see what's going to be behind these blue tarps. That is interesting. But overall, looking pretty good. It's you know, nice and bright colored for sure. And of course, you have that awesome mural there. So looking good. And just wanted to do a quick food check here at Granny's Grill. It does look like they still have plenty of meals and snacks here. Nothing groundbreaking, just hot dogs. They are just serving it with Lay's chips now, no fries. Unless you want to do the $2 upgrade, which we all know is crazy. But still quite a bit of offerings here, and they are still showing all of the beverages as being a snack. So we might have to try that today. I'm not really sure if I want to do that though. And of course, we've got to check on All American Cafe, which you can see still has a cheeseburger, chicken strips, pepperoni, pizza, Caesar salad, and a kids combo all on the dining pass. They also are still serving, well, they went back to serving fries. There is no upcharge on that, so it's kind of interesting. They are showing this pepperoni or cheese pizza slice served with 2 garlic knots, which is good. And you can add a fountain drink for $4, which is nice. And you can see the whole snack situation is still pretty intact. You can't get fries or anything, though. So it is very interesting kind of how like inconsistent the whole situation is. Now this may have happened some time ago, but I do think this is fairly new. This refill station right outside of the Aquaman Power Wave construction here in the USA section is doing the self-serve bottle with the smart chips. Now, if y'all have those fancy member cups, you'll know that these don't work very well. So you still kind of got to go to a place where a actual human does it for you. But I do like the idea. It is nice that these are popping up because, you know, theoretically it does save time and it gives you a location that just does drinks and doesn't, you're not waiting on food while you're in that line. Over here to the left of the Aquaman Power Wave construction, you can see nothing noticeably new has happened to this anti-ant stand. Still just coming soon. So the long wait continues, and I'm definitely looking forward to it, but they are really, really dragging it out. And here at the Aquaman Power Wave construction, you can see they've started putting up railing around where this load and unload for the turntable will be. So that's kind of looks like it's the next step on this part, and we'll swing around and look at what's going on with the whole water splash out area. And I know this is pretty obstructed, but you can see here it looks like this is probably going to be the main entrance. You can see they've started adding footers down there, and this is probably where the big Aquaman sign will go, and they've already got that concrete poured. So coming right along, nice and windy, oh my gosh. And here's another look at the left side of this trough closest to Pandemonium. Looks pretty much the same since we've been here last. They may have added a little bit more concrete, but looks like this side is really pretty much done. Now the other side is a different story. We will try to get a better look at that from a different angle. Last time we were here though, the pathway up by Majestic Theater was closed, so hopefully it's not closed today. Our way over to the Gotham City area, and you can see here they've added what looks like a new staircase here to the right of Boomtown Depot, which I assume will just be another exit. So as you all know, or may know, everyone has to go to the back of the train, then come down the ramp to exit, which I think will still be an option, but they have added an alternate staircase right here, which is nice because this should speed up the unload and you know, make the train run a little more you know, functionally. So this is a good thing. And we made our way over the railroad tracks. I did want to go around this way to show you all a construction update on Aquaman Power Wave, but they still have this security barricade up like they had last time. So holiday weekend, but it looks like Judge Roy Scream, Cloud Bouncer, and probably even Texas Sky Screamer is closed, even though people are, you know, just walking past the barricade, but we're not going to do that. And yeah, the other pathway that you would use to get to Texas Sky Screamer is also blocked off. So you can see Texas Sky Screamer is closed. Now the park also did announce that they are getting rid of the belly down harness, which makes sense considering the ride's never open, because the last 3 visits I've been here, Texas Sky Screamer has not been open. So why even bother? Have a Six Flags day. As I said before, unfortunately, we're not going to have time to check out the new entertainment, but you can see here at Gotham City Stage is where you can catch nothing but a good time. So that does play today. Like I said, we won't be able to catch it, but you can check that out here. And it does look like it's a very fun show. Now, I will say, I don't know whose bright idea it is to just have a show out in the open with no shade. I don't know who in their right mind would want to sit out here during the summer and fry while they try to watch a show. So you know, for a company that really touts an enhanced guest experience that they're working on, this really isn't a step in the right direction when you've got multiple venues, indoor venues, that are just shut down. And perhaps the most ironic part of this is they've got this sign that says cooling station. They put up some cooling fans on this completely unshaded area, so yeah, that probably is the Six Flags version of a cooling station, no doubt about that. And we stopped into Johnny Rockets here in the Gotham City section just to check things out. You can see that they are still advertising their food as meals, and they do have some snacks. We've heard at Fiesta, Texas that Johnny Rockets has been taken completely off of the dining pass, so we'll have to see if this happens here. So we have decided to stop off here at Johnny Rockets and eat, and you can see this is what this burger is looking like. It is advertised with as coming with more condiments and some special sauce, but it's just here. They did give me a piece of lettuce and a tomato, I guess, but they didn't offer any other condiments, and you can't pick up the condiments yourself, so I don't know. And I figured we'd just take a look at Ma Hunkle's offerings here, and you can see it's still pretty normal. Does look like they got rid of that awesome sandwich that they used to have, but they are doing that upgrade to waffle fries for $1.99. It's so wild to me. But also, the other thing I wanted to point out, I need the menu to actually flip back over, but they are actually doing, there it is, you can see that it is $1.99 now for refills instead of 99 cents. That's pretty wild. And we backtrack back into the Boomtown section. You can see last time we were here, we pointed this out, this water and Hull snacks and drinks. It has been completely blocked off, so you can see they've really started getting some work going back there. So as we said before, I do think this is probably just an extension of this bar, but we will have to wait and see. I doubt it's anything particularly substantial. We've recently released a new line of merchandise, and one of the subjects of that merchandise is Runaway Mine Train, which just made its way back out of that underwater tunnel. And I encourage y'all to follow the link in the description and check out our brand new coaster posters. They're lots of fun, and the shipping is always free. And we're venturing into the tower section right here by Superman Tower of Power. Just wanted to point out, I guess it's closed due to high winds. That's a new one. That the single rider line has returned on this. Now we do need to try to get better about keeping up with this, but it does look like all of these single rider lines are slowly returning one by one. Over here at the Ice House, which used to be where you would pick up some cheesesteaks, they've turned this into a cooling station. So this is the type of cooling station that I would imagine would actually be beneficial. And they don't have any kind of food or anything in there, but they do have some water, it looks like. So you can actually go in there and cool down, grab you some water. Looks like they've added some charging ports there on the table. So this is a nice idea right here for sure. We're making our way over to Roaring Rapids, and you can see that this is still looking to be closed. So I was really hoping this would be open by now, especially since, you know, we're hitting those high 90 days, but no such luck so far, at least as of the recording of this. Hopefully it opens soon. Right across from Roaring Rapids, you do have the Red River Funnel Cake location, and you can see no funnel cakes on this one either as a snack, and they have bumped that price up to $6 before 4 p.m. to get just a powdered funnel cake. So just no snacks in sight, unfortunately. Section you can see there through the trees is Pirates of Spelunker Cave, which we did a full video POV on. Lots of fun. But over here in this gazebo, where they used to have the bar. Looks like they're getting this ready to be another cooling station. You can see the sign back there. Looks like they're going to have some cooling fans. So this is definitely a nice idea right here. So hopefully this opens sooner rather than later, because definitely starting to get warm. And as for the gift shop across from Pirates of Spelunker Cave, you can see still under construction, still waiting for this guy right here to open. Alright, so we're gonna actually cut over into the France section to see if anything has come with a little bit of the refreshments they've done over there. Then we'll cut into Old South. The last time we were out at the park, we touched on the kind of revitalization of this France area. So you can see the new pirate and flag up there. They've really just made this a seating area with no smoking. One of the weird things they have done is they've added a sprinkler back there, so I guess you can play through that. And then of course you have Le Chateau de Merchandise, which doesn't look like anything's really happened here, but we'll keep checking every time we come. We've made our way into Old South, and you can see here at Runaway Mountain they did have a single rider line. Doesn't look like that's returned. You can see the Flash Pass entrance there, but they did have signage for single rider. Doesn't look quite like a thing. And you swing around this way, next to this refill station, we've got another sprinkler. And over here in Old South across from the Heroes gift shop, you can see that this old Diamond Member Lounge has also been turned into a cooling station of some sort. So it still has the Diamond Member Lounge sign up in there, and it does look like you can also get some drink refills in there as well, but looks like it's open to everybody. And here at the Smith Street Ice Cream Parlor, they have made one really big change. You can see there used to be a Bluebell sign there. It is no more, and that is because they have gotten rid of the Bluebell and switched over to Tillamook. So I don't think this is anything personal. It's probably just the corporate ice cream provider that they're going with for all their parks. So unfortunately, Tillamook isn't as good as Bluebell. So it is what it is, I guess. We have wrapped back around into the Texas section here outside of Crazy Horse Saloon, and you can see that this has also been made a cooling station, so there's nothing actually going on in there, but you can go into the Crazy Horse Saloon and take a seat, just relax. Sure would be a shame if they, put a show in there while you did that. And your other summer entertainment show offering is right here at the courthouse stage in the Texas section, which is called Mic Check. Now, this is advertised as a show that goes through the decades, and of course we'll be back later this summer to check it out. But everything I've heard about the two shows is great, so I just wish we could enjoy them inside. Some good news for you water ride fans. Both log rides here at El Ceradero are operating today, so hopefully that's the norm through the summer. I love riding Flume 1. It is awesome. And perhaps the big elephant in the room, of course, is Titan. You can see they've got this barricaded off again, but we have seen images of them working on that chain lift, so it should really just be a matter of time now. I do think we're getting really close on it reopening. Alright everyone, that does it for this quick visit to Six Flags Over Texas. I know a lot of people have been really critical about the park lately, including myself, but it really wasn't a bad visit out here. There was kind of an abysmal amount of food places closed the last time we were out at the park, but today it was pretty sufficient what was open. There's still plenty of things closed, but I think all of their worthwhile food offerings were open and being offered, so really no complaints there. I'm just critical about the food quality itself. Number one, because they keep sporadically changing the pricing, the offerings, and that seems to be the hill they're trying to die on with this new corporate structure, is the food's going to be better, but if anything, things have gotten worse since this new corporate structure has taken over. I would love to know in the comments below kind of what your food experiences have been. Today was fine. The food was not anything special, wasn't fresh. That's one of the things you could at least try to do, is just make sure the food is fresh, but it seems like they have so many people not eating in the park now that that's probably a little bit impossible to do that. Now, the other kind of big thing right now is that there's a lot of rides closed. You have Titan, Judge Roy's Screen was closed today, Texas Sky Screamer, a number of flat rides. The one nice thing was that Log Flume 1 and 2 were both open, which is good since Roaring Rapids is not open. However, we're just kind of to that point of the year where you really hope that they're able to kind of manage that a little bit better. Oh, I also missed, or I may have said Judge Roy's Scream, I don't know. I'm trying to think of big roller coasters because those are really the big hits in this situation. But, you know, the employees I ran into today, the team members, they, you know, they all had a great attitude. They were very helpful. They were efficient. We also rode Pirates of Spelunker Cave. I know we didn't film it. We've filmed it before. But this is weird. There's people twerking behind a car. But there's more things animated in there. So make sure you ride that next time you're here. It does look like they're still kind of tying up some odds and ends in there, but still a very fun experience. If y'all have any questions about the park, make sure to let us know in the comments below. Also, make sure to check out sfotsource.com. That's our big, in-depth guide to Six Flags over Texas. You can find history timeline, details about rides. There's a visit planner, dining locations, all kinds of stuff. So make sure you check that out. It's a, you know, we spent a lot of time on it. It's kind of an invaluable source at this point because we try to cover lots of things that you won't find out visiting the park's official website. Thank you all for watching. Take care, and we'll see you soon.